There's no better place in Lisbon to immerse oneself in the local culture than at Pedro IV Square, often considered the heart of the city. This square, a prominent symbol of Lisbon, resides comfortably in an affluent district in the core of Lisbon. Known as the Rosio, it has stood as the city's principal site of gathering since the long-gone ages, a testament to its historical significance and enduring appeal. In the dark times of the 16th century, during the terrifying era of the Inquisition, this square bore mute witness to the horror of public executions, a grim memory that adds a layer of depth to its history. The square has seen joyous and sorrowful times, a silent observer to the city's changing fortunes. Over centuries, Rosio has continued to evolve, yet it remained a gathering place for the locals. In the present day, it's the favored convening point for friends embarking on an evening of enjoyment. They gather at the many charming cafes and bars that the square, joining the throng of locals and tourists. Delighting in a beverage and absorbing the vibrant surroundings, they prepare to attend shows at the National Theatre. This historic site, located on the north side of the square, is a landmark that hints at Lisbon's vibrant artistic culture. Today it's the place where friends meet up to enjoy a beverage at a cafe or bar before attending the National Theatre, located on the north side of the square. One of the best modern tourist attractions in Lisbon, the Oceanarium was constructed as a testament to the city's commitment to innovation and progress when it played host to the 1998 World Exposition. Nestled in the bustling northeastern region of Lisbon, the Oceanarium proudly stands as the most expansive indoor aquarium across the European continent. The sheer magnitude of this aquatic sanctuary is mesmerizing. Its design is an ode to the diversity of marine life. The organizers have meticulously divided it into 4 distinct habitats, each a tribute to a separate ocean. These include the icy Arctic, the vast Atlantic, the vibrant Indian Ocean, and the enigmatic Pacific. Each habitat is teeming with life, a microcosm of the ocean it represents, and the variety of life forms is astounding. It's not just marine fauna like sharks, orcas, or penguins that dwell in these habitats. The Oceanarium also brings to life the flora of these oceanic ecosystems. It's a sort of underwater kaleidoscope that paints an accurate and stunning picture of the biodiversity that exists in our oceans. You'll find an impressive array of plants and algae, each contributing to the authentic representation of their respective oceans. This attention to detail is what separates Lisbon's Oceanarium from other aquariums. It's not just a showcase of marine creatures, but a comprehensive representation of the underwater world. In addition to all manner of sea life ranging from sharks to penguins, flora from each ecosystem are represented as well. With its Gothic and Moorish influences, the striking architecture of the Jeronimos Monastery makes it a must-see attraction for anyone visiting Lisbon. The monastery is situated in the vibrant heart of the city's riverside Belem district, a location that brims with culture and history. The beauty of this architecture is not merely skin-deep, it is rather an intricate labyrinth of ornate design, born out of a unique blend of Gothic and Moorish styles. The monastery's facade is an exhibition of meticulously carved stone portals, each telling a story of its own. These grand entrances, coupled with the intricate latticework ceilings, stand as a testament to the craftsmanship of the era. The detailed work continues onto the windows, which feature delicate traceries perched on slim mylons. These elements combine to create an ethereal atmosphere that transports the visitor back to the age of the great explorers. Within the monastery, the church houses the final resting place of the renowned sea captain, Vasco da Gama. His a significant part of the monastery's allure serves as a reminder of the impactful voyage to India that turned Lisbon into a prosperous maritime city. His journey marked a pivotal point in history, elevating Lisbon's status on the global stage. In the nave of the church is the tomb of Vasco da Gama, whose voyage to India made Lisbon a wealthy maritime city. Most of the decades-old trolley cars that were once a primary mode of transportation in Lisbon are long gone, but visitors can still enjoy a ride in an antique streetcar on Tram Line 28. This highly significant tram line, with its vintage charm, offers a unique and nostalgic experience, breathing life into the city's history. It's more than just a transportation method. It's a journey back in time, a window into the city's past. This historic electrico, as it is affectionately known by the locals, transports passengers through the narrow, winding streets of Lisbon's old quarters, showcasing the city's architectural magnificence. It deftly navigates the city's steep hills and curves, revealing quaint shops, vibrant neighborhoods, and stunning vistas at every turn. It's not just the tourists who rely on Tram 28 for sightseeing, it's the lifeline of the city, used by locals for their daily commutes, reminding them of their rich cultural heritage. Each stop on the tram route is a gateway to a different story, a different era. From the bustling commercial districts to the tranquil residential areas, from the traditional markets to the modern shopping centers, Tram 28 traverses it all. It's a fantastic way to experience the city's dynamic, ever-changing landscape. Tourists often take Tram 28 to the hilltop Sao Jorge Castle to take in the panoramic views. But the line is used by locals for their daily commutes too. With its narrow wooden seats and the rhythmic sounds of its wheels clattering on the tracks, riding Tram 28 is like stepping into a moving postcard of Lisbon's past and present. One of Lisbon's illustrious antiquities, the Sao Jorge Castle, perches majestically atop a hill in the historic Alfama district. Its proud stone walls and towering turrets tell tales of epochs gone by, evoking memories of an era when Lisbon was under the reign of the Moors. However, the castle's history is even more rooted in antiquity, with its original fortifications dating back to the time of Roman rule. The Romans, known for their engineering prowess, laid the foundation of this monument. The castle then witnessed a significant epoch when the Moors held sway over the city. Their influence is particularly evident in the unique, intricate architectural details that can be seen throughout the castle. In 1147, a turning came. The Moors were repelled, and the Portuguese, victorious, claimed the castle as their own. Transformed into a royal residence, the castle became a symbol of Portuguese power and prestige. Its walls echoed with royal decrees and strategic discussions, and its halls bustled with courtly life until the early 16th century. These days, visitors to Lisbon are encouraged to undertake the rewarding task of scaling the castle's ramparts. The climb, although challenging, promises a rewarding visual treat. From the parapets and battlements, one can enjoy panoramic views of the city that are nothing short of mesmerizing. Climbing the ramparts is a must-do activity in Lisbon, and it's easy to understand why the views from the parapets and battlements are simply breathtaking. Belem Tower, also known as the Tower of St. Vincent, sits on what was once an island in the Tagus River. Now this architectural marvel is a sight to behold. Established in 1515, this majestic limestone tower towers over the landscape, imposing and awe-inspiring, a testament to the storied history of Lisbon. The tower was conceived as a critical component of Portugal's military defense strategy, and was also meant to serve as a grand gateway to the city, a welcoming beacon for its allies and all well-intended visitors. The Belem Tower was birthed in the Age of Discovery, a period of great expansion and exploration. This four-story limestone behemoth was not a mere architectural achievement, but a stronghold of defense. With a bastion linked it, the tower was equipped to brave any assault that came its way. The bastion was no ordinary addition. It was a strategically designed fortress, housing space for an impressive 17 cannons, capable of firing powerful long-range shots. This showed the foresight and strategic thinking of the leaders of that overlooking the serene Tagus River. The bastion and its cannons stood as a formidable force, a legacy that still resonates today. The tower's unique architectural design and military prowess are not its only distinct features. Also harbors a statue of Our Lady of Safe Homecoming, designed to offer divine protection to sailors embarking on treacherous sea voyages. This figure, facing the river, symbolizes hope, faith, and the city's deep connection with the sea. A statue of Our Lady of Safe Homecoming, designed to protect sailors on their voyages, faces the river,